But the show, the DJ Bashment Booth show, that's where I could say that doing the show and the DJ put together is where I had to take it to a next level. And as you can see, you came to the show, you saw what I was about, what the show was about. Yeah, so I'm going to get to you about the show then. So the show situation now. There was of course, you know the artist Buju Banton, right?
Yes.
All right. So there was a time where Buju was going to be released out of prison. So I think months before his release, they kept on promoting shows and events that he used to do. There was one show that was actually one of the big shows till this day that he did. It was called Rhapsody in the Basement. And if you know Rhapsody in the Basement was by far one of the hottest shows on BET, where you actually see all these hip hop artists as we speak. Like they're in the cypher, they're in the basement, they're getting interviewed, and after the end of the interview, they're in the DJ booth and they're just giving us their freestyles and their flows, pretty much. So there was a time Buju was on the show, and I'm just there sitting down watching the show. And as you're my witness, you came to my place. You see how my setup is at my place.
Yep.
So I'm looking at the setup of my place. I'm just looking around. While I'm watching the TV show, watching Buju live, I'm looking at my place. I'm looking on the TV, looking at how their setup is. I'm like, man, my fucking place is way better than their place on TV, the way everything is set up. That's the fact. That's exactly what popped into my head. And I see the DJ there. I'm looking at my section. I see I have my own DJ booth right there. I'm just putting two to two together. I'm like, man, I could do the same fucking shit as well. Same thing. I said, I could do the same shit like BET. My setup is better. My booth is better. All I need to do is find someone who wants to work with me as a partnership, who has the connection when it comes to knowing how to do streaming, live events, you know, all the recordings, whatever you need to do. And also find someone who actually knows like Montreal artists. Because the first thing that popped in my mind is, you know what? We have so much talented artists in Montreal, from DJs, musicians, so much artists in Montreal that they don't even get that exposure. So I said, you know what? Exactly. So I said, you know what? Why not? Why not I do the same thing in Montreal, just like Rhapsody in the Basement, but let's help these artists in Montreal get recognized. So let me make a show where I could get these guys recognized. Doesn't matter if you're an artist, you could be an athlete, anything. Come on the show, DJ Bashment Booth, and you're going to get your recognition. Plain and simple. That was the first thing. Money, none of that was on my mind. The love of music, the passion, and just to let people know how much talented people we have in Montreal who's not getting recognized. We're the best, man.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I went on my own journey, right? So it's not like we're doing it. I'm here. I'm with you with this mission, you know? Like,
and that's one of the reasons why you came to the show, too. I would have never known that you're an artist.
Honestly, I was an accident.